Kara, the crane's big rescue story for Allie. In a cheerful home garden filled with blooming flowers and buzzing bees lived a wavy-haired boy named Allie. His black curls danced in the gentle breeze, and his bright brown eyes sparkled like the sun. Allie loved to watch animated cartoons where colorful characters darted around, getting into silly adventures. Every day after school, he would rush home, his heart beating with excitement, eager to dive into a new story. One sunny afternoon, as Allie was playing in his garden, he heard a clang and clatter from the street. Curious, he ran to the edge of the garden, pushing the gate open with a squeak. There, he saw a tall and friendly crane with shiny feathers, strutting about like a princess on a stage. It was Kara, the crane, and she was working with a construction crew who were busy building a new playground. "Hi, Allie," Kara called, flapping her wings with joy. "Want to help us?" Her voice was cheerful and inviting, just like the cartoon characters Allie loved. Allie jumped with joy, his heart racing. "Yes, please!" he shouted, rushing over to where the crew was gathered. The workers were all wearing bright hard hats and laughing as they handled tools that clanged and clattered. Each one wore a big smile, making the whole scene feel like something straight out of a cartoon. As the day went on, the construction crew, with Jake, the leader at the helm, began to talk about a special rescue mission they planned to practice. "We need brave helpers!" shouted Jake, his voice ringing out like a drum. "We're teaming up with the firefighters! It's going to be exciting!" Allie's eyes sparkled with delight. "I want to help!" he exclaimed, his heart thumping with excitement. He had never been part of a rescue mission before. Just then, a loud commotion came from a nearby tree. Ali and the crew looked up to see a little cat stuck on a high branch, meowing frantically. "Oh no!" cried Kara, her wings drooping a little. "We need to rescue her!" Ali felt a flutter of nerves in his tummy. "But what if the cat is scared?" he worried, glancing up at the tiny, trembling creature. Kara nodded wisely. "We can wait until she feels calm," she reassured him gently. "Sometimes, good things come to those who wait." The crew all agreed to wait, and they settled down beneath the tree, keeping their eyes on the little cat. Ali pulled up a patch of soft grass and sat down, watching and hoping the cat would come down. The sun began to dip lower in the sky, painting everything in warm, golden hues. But the little cat remained high above, looking down with wide, frightened eyes. "What if she never comes down?" Ali whispered, feeling a tiny wrinkle of worry forming on his forehead. Kara smiled softly. "She will, Ali. Let's just be patient." Just then, the unexpected twist happened. A playful gust of wind rustled the leaves and, oh no. The little cat, startled by the sudden sound, lost her balance and, whoosh, began to slide down the branch. "Look out!" Jake shouted as everyone jumped to their feet. Ali's heart raced. Would the cat fall? Would they be able to rescue her? As they all held their breath, Ali remembered Kara's words about waiting. Could waiting really lead to a happy ending? After a little while, the cat slowly climbed down the branch, her little paws moving gently on the bark. With each careful step, she seemed to feel the warmth and kindness from all the friendly faces below. "Look, there she goes!" shouted Ali, clapping his hands together with joy. "She's coming down!" Kara the crane flapped her wings excitedly. "You did it, Ali! You waited and it worked!" The little cat finally reached a safe spot on the ground, her eyes wide and bright as she looked around at everyone. "Meow!" she said, and everyone giggled. Just then, the firefighters arrived in their shiny red truck, sirens whooping and lights flashing. "What's all the excitement about?" asked Chief Bob, stepping out with a big smile. "We rescued a cat!" Ali shouted, his voice bubbling with happiness. "And we waited for her to come down, just like Kara said." "That's wonderful," Chief Bob said, scratching his chin. "And how brave you all are. We were going to practice a rescue mission today. It looks like you've already had your own." The construction crew cheered, and Kara bowed her neck proudly. "We should celebrate with a party," she suggested, her feathers glimmering in the sunlight. "Yay! A party!" Allie cheered. Soon, everyone gathered around a big picnic blanket. There were sandwiches, colorful cupcakes, and even juice boxes with silly straws. They all sat together sharing stories and laughing. "I was so worried at first," Allie said, munching on a cupcake. "What if the cat didn't come down?" "But you waited, Allie," Kara reminded him, giving him a cheerful nod. "Good things come to those who wait." "Yeah," Jake chimed in with a grin. "And today, we got to save a cat and have a party too. You showed us how important waiting can be, Ali." The little cat, now feeling safe and loved, curled up next to Ali. "Meow," she purred, and Ali laughed, petting her soft fur. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in oranges and pinks, Ali felt warm inside. He realized he was part of something special, a team of friends who helped each other. "I can't wait to tell my mom about today," Ali exclaimed, looking at Kara. "Thank you for believing in me." Kara smiled and winked. "Remember, Ali, the best things take time, and sometimes waiting is the most exciting part." From that day on, whenever Ali faced something difficult or uncertain, he would think of the little cat in the tree and how waiting had helped them all. He learned that with a little patience, wonderful things could happen. And so, with laughter, joy, and a heart full of hope, Ali knew that he had made new friends and unforgettable memories.